In the wealthiest country in the world, a family couldn't pay the bills.
I really don't know, where we're going. I mean, I know we're going to go somewhere. I know wherever we go, we're going to go together. But other than that, I don't have a clue.
This is the day a Houston couple and their 5 kids became homeless. They're waiting to get into a shelter, not a place you'd expect to find a computer technician.
Right now, I feel like I didn't fulfill my duty, because I got laid off and I couldn't find enough job. I couldn't provide, a place for my kids.
I mean, it sucks. I don't wish this on nobody. This ain't some kind of lifestyle for nobody to have. But if I have to stay in a shelter, sleep in a shelter, then that's what we do. As long as our family is together, that's the most important thing to us.
Unemployment's been high for months. Experts say a growing number of families are looking for help at shelters.
The parameters of homelessness have widened. We have more of the suddenly homeless coming to our facilities than in the past.
The Butlers didn't get a room. They slept in the lobby. Samuel worries that if he can't get a job, they won't be able to stay together.
I want to break down, but I can't.
Don't rub it. Don't rub it. Here, use this.
My kids are here. They depend on me and my wife. We're all they have, so we have to remain strong. But it's getting to the point where I'm ready to just break down.
After 2 long nights, the family gets their own room. They can stay for 3 months.
This is where we sleep. This is where we take shelter every night. It serves its purpose.
At the shelter, Butler's already made an impression.
He's a modern man in the old school sense, in that he has a very high-tech background, but he wants to be the man of his household. He wants to be the provider for his family. He wants his wife to be able to be at home and to mother and nurture their 5 children. And he's willing to do whatever it takes to see that happens.
I'm gonna pound the pavement, so to say, try to find me at least some kind of employment.
Butler goes from one agency to another. He applies for food stamps. He looks for jobs. He gets interviews, but nothing more. This day, his interviewer tells him he's too qualified.
She upset me highly when she told me that she couldn't hire me because I made too much in my last job. That just sucks. That doesn't even sound right coming out of my mouth. It's like an on-the-spot denial. Shut the door. Bye. You make too much.
Eventually, he decides to look into getting back into the military, where he served for 4 years.
I'm looking for the best option that'll have my family stable, and like we were saying, if that's going back in, it's going back in.
And when did you become unemployed?
That was, I think, February.
Butler learns the Department of Veteran Affairs may be able to help him pay for housing. That seems like the best option. The catch is, to qualify, he needs a job. Sometimes, he says, it feels like a losing battle.
All right, watch. I'm going for the top one. That's harder than it looks. We're still the Butlers, we keep it up anyway. My kids, we try to keep them happy, make them have something, at least something for them to do to pass the time, Everybody's okay. Sam, no glass, man. That's it, man. No more rocks, okay?
After 2 months at the shelter and dozens of job applications, Butler gets an unexpected break.
I'm going to orientation for Wiser Security Services. Not what I wanted, but hey, I needed. It's what I needed.
Butler's getting a ride to work from Gregory Webb. He's a bus driver. He was on his route and saw Butler with his kids. After learning they were homeless, he helped him get the security job.
I know where we're going now. The direction is back. It's not just lost.
So those are the times I come through.
Okay.
So just let me know how things go.
I will.
All right.
Butler will make a little over minimum wage. With help from the VA, he hopes it's enough to support his family. Millions of others are yet to be so lucky.